What's up, guys? Dave from BetSum here to give you my Week 7 NFL picks. I am now 12-6 on the season after a 2-1 Week 6, where I lost with the Seattle Seahawks -7 at home against Atlanta. They were ahead 14-0 early, and they ended up only winning by 2, so close but no cigar. Almost an undefeated week there, but onward we move to Week 7, and here are my picks. I don't have any big bets this week, but I like all these games semi-equally. So we'll start out with the Eagles +2.5 at home versus the Vikings. Minnesota's off a bye, which will make them a much heavier public favorite than they were already going to be in this spot. Minnesota looks unstoppable. Eagles look a little shaky after a few away losses. They did dismantle the Steelers a few weeks ago at home, and they haven't been getting blown out away. So they have been keeping the games close. They lost to Detroit by a point, and the Redskins I think by a touchdown, but that is a division rival that went somewhat to the end. So this is a scary game to bet, however, as Minnesota's defense is tops in the league, which I usually don't like betting against the best defense, but and they've also had 2 weeks to prepare for Wentz, so I know that this is going to be a very unpopular play, but I think that the line is way too shady to not take, and I love home +2 dogs. Anyone who follows my bets knows that by now. So I have to take this play, even though it is definitely scary. The Jags +1 at home against the Raiders. The Raiders are traveling across the country, which I also like to bet against those long distance traveling teams. And they're playing a struggling Jaguars team. The Raiders look good right now. And the only problem with this theory is they are 3-0 away this year. And all the games were on the East Coast. So they're all cross country against the Saints, Titans, and Ravens. 3 pretty good teams. 2 of these games, however, were 1-point victories. And this Jags team is a little bit better than they look right now. And this is going to be a good spot for them to get it together, win a close one at the end against a good team. The 49ers are +2 at home against the Bucs. San Fran's the team that has burned me twice this year, but I'm going to give them another shot here as they look about as bad as it can get. And the Bucs look pretty good. Coming off of a bye, and they have beat Atlanta and Carolina this year. Cap struggled pretty bad, as did the 49ers last week playing at Buffalo. That's to be expected, I feel like, with Cap coming back for his first game against a tricky Rex Ryan defense in Buffalo. I look for the 49ers to pound the ground all game here and really get it together, and I look for them to win outright against the Bucs. The Chargers +7 at the Falcons. This is the only away team I like this week. I think that the line is pretty much perfect here, but the Chargers have lost all 3 of their games within 1 possession. Their losses come by 1 point, 3 points, 4 points, and they had a 6-point loss in overtime. So this is a trend that's continuing from last year and really years in the past. It's part of their basic makeup as a team, as it seems, as they are in every game until the end, and that's due to their subpar defense and their really, really good quarterback in Rivers. So I look for this game to go in the same direction and end in a similar fashion. And a bet that I may make, I'm going to continue to mull this one over, is Miami +3. It's a little extra sweat. I just love home dogs in division rivalries getting 3 or less when the public's on the other side. So that's a pattern I follow. The only problem I have with this is that the Bills have McCoy and are running the ball very well, and Miami is very poor against the run, which could make up for a really bad situation there in Miami for them. So I may bet a unit or even less on them, but I may not. But if you're looking for some extra sweat, there it is. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Good luck this week. If you like these videos, please click subscribe or comment below. And I'll see you next week for my Week 8 NFL picks.